Hi, it is I, your host for the evening, and my co-host. It's warm in here. I should turn the fan on, but I can't because I have a lump on my lap. Anyway, yes, let's talk about self-esteem, shall we? We all know what self-esteem is, right? Yeah, it's what you feel about yourself. It's like your definition of yourself, your self, like, worth and value, and etc., etc. I have to sneeze, but I don't want to. Oh no. Okay. What did I do to my hair? Well, whatever. Okay, hi. Yeah, self-esteem, that thing I don't have. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know why I don't have it. Well, yeah, I do. Why am I lying again? Yeah, I don't have self-esteem. I think self-esteem is like, I think you get it. I don't know. I think the crucial stage in life is maybe the age of like 4 to 7. I don't know why I picked that age, but that's what I think it is. I think it's like 4 to 7. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's like the important ages in your life where it either makes or breaks your self-esteem, whether you get it or not, whether you like yourself or not. And if you don't have that strong foundation at those ages, you're like screwed, like me, for the rest of your life. Yeah. Yeah. Let me check my notes. I don't really have good notes here. I have like 4 lines written because I kind of got I gave up. I was like, I don't know what to. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't I have self-esteem, you ask? Well, here, let me tell you. Yeah, sorry, that was really close. You don't need to be that close to me. Yeah. I don't have self-esteem because, it's not even the fact that people, my peers, made fun of me. You know what, in kindergarten, it was okay. Okay, let's start at the beginning. A very good place to start. My home life was great. My parents loved me. They showed me love. I mean, but okay, my parents loved me. Let's just stick with that. My parents loved me. Okay, then I went to school, and kindergarten was okay. The kids were okay. They were nice to me. And then in first grade, I don't know what happened. It's like these same kids, all of a sudden they were mean to me, and they were not nice to me. And this continued on, as I said, my whole entire grade school career. I don't know why. And then when I see and speak with these people now, of course, it's as if it never happened, because it obviously did not affect them the way it affected me. It's so I can't bring it up to them because it's like it never happened. It's like I'm making it up. Which, seriously, sometimes I feel did I imagine my whole life? Did I imagine my whole life? Did I imagine my whole life? Am I making it all up? I mean, I'm not making it all up, but I mean, seriously, sometimes a thought has crossed my mind. Am I making it all up? Did it not happen? But yes, it happened because obviously I feel this way. So it had to have happened. It's like not a figment of my imagination. Because if it didn't happen, I would not feel this way. But anyway, yeah, the same kids that were nice to me in kindergarten were like not nice to me beginning in first grade. They like made fun of me for like everything. Like my hair, my eyes, don't ask me why, my eyes, my clothes, my intelligence, like everything. And like I said, they made me cry. So then when I started crying, they made fun of me for crying. So I was like, again, I was screwed. I could not win. Okay, hold on. I need a drink of water. I'm going to put you down. And you can look at the fan. Okay? Okay, hi. Yeah, so everyone made fun of me, and like they would make fun of me and just like say I was ugly and fat and stupid and everything. Like they made fun of me. And like I said, this continued on for 8 years. 8 years of this. 8 years of this every single day. Every day for 8 years. I don't have a calculator, so I don't know, I can't tell you how many days. And it's like, it wasn't even, you know, I shouldn't say that every day, because some days they were nice to me. Some days they were nice to me, and some days they weren't. So it was like a toss-up. It's like, okay, are you going to be nice to me today or not? And then what made it worse was that, like, every adult on the planet knew that it was happening. Like, all the teachers knew it was happening. My parents knew it was happening. My friends' parents knew it was happening. Like, everyone knew it was happening. But you know what? Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. Nobody ever said, hey, don't make fun of Kim. Hey, be nice to Kim. Or, oh, Kim, no one ever would pull me aside and say, you know what, Kim, you know, don't listen to them. Because they're just saying it because they're jealous. Or they don't mean it. Or they're just saying it because they don't like themselves. Or anything. Nobody ever said anything to make me feel better. They just let it happen. Or what they would do is they would remove me from the situation. They would put me in, like, they would send me to like a different classroom to like help a teacher do something, like a teacher who didn't have a class at the time. Like, oh, Kim, go help so-and-so in her classroom. And I would help like staple papers together or whatever. Sometimes I would go like to the school psychologist, and not to really talk, but just like to help her in her office. So like, yeah, they just removed me from the situation instead of trying to deal with it. Nice move. Yeah. So I just like, oh, no one's trying to stop it, and no one's trying to tell me anything any differently. So, hey, everything they're saying must be true. Okay. And yes, it's like, I'm 6 years old. I'm 6 years old. So I don't have like the knowledge to figure it out on my own, you know? I mean, so I'm just automatically thinking, oh, what they're saying, oh, okay, what they're saying is true, because no one's telling me different. This is what my peer group is telling me. It's all I'm hearing. Therefore, it is fact. I mean, if that's all you hear, if that is all you hear, then it is fact. My parents never told me. I mean, I love my parents. I'm not like saying they're bad parents. They were busy. They were both working. And my parents, I love them. They're not the most I don't want to say like emotionally available people, because like I said, they loved me. But when it comes to like certain things, they're just like not everybody's good at everything. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I love them. They're great. They are great parents, and I love them. They did not do anything wrong in raising us. So nothing is their fault. Nothing is their fault. No, it's not. No matter what I may say, nothing is their fault. Because I love them, and they're wonderful. I would never blame them for anything, because I love them. But, you know, my parents never told me, oh, Kim, you're pretty. You're pretty. Or, Kim, you're smart. Maybe they would tell me that I was smart, but I don't know. Not like that often. But yeah, I never heard, oh, Kim, you're pretty. You're such a pretty girl. Kim, you look so pretty in that outfit. Or, yeah, like I said, don't listen to those kids. I mean, no one ever said, I never heard positive things. And granted, a lot of it was about my appearance, which sounds so like conceited. I mean, which makes me now, like when I say I have low self-esteem about my appearance, I mean, it makes me sound so like conceited and whatever. I don't know, but like, I just never heard anything positive, so all I heard was negative, so that's just what I believe about myself. It's like so hard. I mean, all that stuff is like engraved into like my soul and my mind and my brain and everything. Every like fiber in my body is like ingrained with negativity, like regarding myself, that other people have like scratched into me. And it's really hard to like change it. It's been 28 years. I mean, in high school, everything was fine. I didn't really encounter any, like, I guess it was bullying. I mean, I never got, like, physically, like, picked on. No. Oh, this is funny. Like, when I was in 4th grade, there was an 8th grader who, like, made fun of me, and I beat him up. I beat him up. I, like, kicked him in the back of the knee and, like, pulled his hair, like... And he cried. He cried. And he went to, like, the teacher who was, like, standing out there supervising. And the teacher's like, what are you talking about? Kim would never do that. And I didn't get in trouble. But I think it's because he knew what he was doing. And the teacher really liked me. So I think that's why I didn't get in trouble. He knew what he was doing. And he was probably, like, thought he deserved it. I just thought I'd mention that because I think it's funny. Anyway, it's like... You little 8th grade boy, you're crying because you got beat up by a 4th grade girl. Anyway, but yeah, like, that's why. I've never been told that I was okay. I never have been. Never, 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 never. And like I said, high school was okay. I mean, I never really got, like, picked on in high school. High school was bigger. There were other targets, I guess, instead of me. I need another drink of water. My mouth is really dry, I'm sorry. Fan time. Fan time. I should have had you look at Yoda while I did this. High school, yes. High school is okay. But yeah, but then again, it like, even though nobody like picked on me, no one was like, I was just gonna say nobody was nice to me, but like, I mean, people are nice to me, but like, I don't know, I never got like asked out on a date or anything. I like never went to any dances. Nobody asked me. Why would anybody ask me? But then again, would I be able to go? Because I'd have to watch my brother. So would I have been able to go anyway? Probably not. Yeah. So, like, while high school was, like, okay, and then in ways it wasn't. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going out on a date with so-and-so. It's like, oh, yeah, I've never been out on a date. Yeah, I never been out on a date. Because nobody's ever asked me. Because I'm a loser. Because I'm ugly. Because I'm fat and ugly. And disgusting. And then after high school, I don't know. It's like no one really ever made fun of me except for in grade school. But then that stuck with me because, like, I still, like, even though nobody ever made fun of me after that, I never heard, like, positive words, positive reinforcement. I never heard, like, no one ever was like, oh, Kim, you're pretty. I mean, like, but who comes up to you and just like, oh, you're pretty? Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just wish I knew what it felt like to feel pretty, to feel okay with yourself. You know, because I think I look like really gross. I don't know, like, you know, it's like I take what people told me about myself and then, like, you know me, I just, like, exaggerate it to, like, the 50,000th power, and that's, like, what I think. Because, you know, you're like, when people, like, say that about you and that's what you believe, then when you look in the mirror, you're like, okay, why are they saying this about me? And then you look at yourself, and then you're like, oh, this is why. And then you, like, magnify it to the utmost extreme. And it, like, consumes you, like, yeah. And it makes you seem like you're, like, the most self-centered person. Because you're, like, so, like, obsessed with, like, how horrible you look. And you look like you're so self-centered, but you're not. You're just, like, so obsessed with how horrible you look. Not with how good you look, it's how horrible you look. Stupid light. Okay, I guess let's get back to something like this. Yeah. And then, of course, you know, when I was married, that didn't help. Because I got told that I was, like, yeah, then I was back to 9 years of that. Being told that I was ugly and disgusting and worthless and fat and useless and pointless. And then, like, I don't know. I mean, like, when you don't care, it's like I didn't care. Yeah, it's like I didn't care, but at the same time, it still hurts your feelings. And then, like, when, I don't know, you get, like, cheated on all the time, it's like, well, what's wrong with me? That, like, I forgot the phone was plugged in. It's like, what's wrong with me? That, what's wrong with me? Again, what's wrong with me? Yeah. I don't know. I've never been able to answer that question, what's wrong with me? Can't figure that out. Yeah. So I've never really heard positive things. And then, like, the few times that I hear positive things, it's, like, so hard for me to, like, believe what people say. Because it's like, oh, are they being nice to me because they feel sorry for me? Can they tell that I'm pathetic? Can they tell that I'm pathetic and they're just trying to be nice to me? yeah, it's like, it's such a hindrance in like my life. My low self-esteem. Like every like decision I make is based on my like low self-esteem. Because when you don't like yourself, you're like, well, there's nothing better for me, so I may as well just settle for this. What does it matter? Because what does it matter? What does it matter? Because I'm a worthless human being, so there's no use in trying. There's no use in trying for better things because I'm a useless human being. Look at me. Nobody better is gonna want me because look at me. Look at me. I'm disgusting. I'm a troll. I am... Yeah. I do. I think I look disgusting. I can't even describe what I see when I look in the mirror. I feel like... I see like a big old blob when I look in the mirror. Like, ew. I hate looking in the mirror. I hate it. I think that my face is really gross and fat and just stomach turning. I hate everything. I hate everything about myself. Everything. Yeah, here, let me show you. Like, no one's ever seen me. You've never really, well, you kind of seen me. My pants keep climbing up my leg. Yeah. Let's look at the mirror. Oh, you can't see me! Can you kind of see me? Can you see me in the mirror? That's me. Hi. I took my glasses off, but that's me. Hi, I can't wave. Hi. I can't look to see if you can see me. Can you see me? Hi. Hi. Hi, that's me. I'm such a horrible cameraman. Hollywood, I will not be coming to you anytime soon. That was me. Can you see me now? No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's me. Yes. That was me. I did not think that through. I thought, oh, it would be nice if people could see what I look like. Oh, okay, hi. I didn't realize. I am like, oh, here, let me turn the light off. But then I realized you can see me. Maybe that's a good thing. But anyway, I'm like, yeah, no one can see. No one really has seen what I look like. But yeah. Oh, I don't need to plug that back in. I got a full battery. Winging it. Someone write me a theme song called "Winging It," please. Someone make me a theme song and an introduction video, please. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you in the head. Yeah. And then along with this low self-esteem came like my like struggle with like food. Like I never really had like a full-blown eating disorder. Oh crap, I said that word. God. But I've always had like food issues and like to where like there have been times like where I don't eat a lot, like in the past where I haven't eaten a lot. But I never like did it right to where I would lose a lot of weight because, you know, when you don't eat a lot, your body goes into starvation mode and then it stores everything you eat. So like I never really did it right. But I mean off and on, but then I would always put the weight back on. I mean, I was never really fat. I should find some pictures. I was never really fat. Well, I did lose some weight like a few years ago, but then I like gained it back. But then like this year, well, wait, well, and then this year, like, I don't know, I just, like in July, I got like really depressed, surprise, for some reason, I just didn't want to eat. Yeah, I wanted to lose weight, but like I just was really like depressed, and I didn't eat for like 5 weeks. Well, I ate like pretzels, and then I lost like 30 pounds or so. And then I like got to be like what you see now. And I'm not gaining that weight back. No, I'm not going to, because like I'm 34 and you know how hard it would be for me to lose the weight again. No, I refuse to gain weight. I refuse to gain weight. So now that's like my big thing. I don't want to gain any weight back. But really, like, I thought if I lost weight that I would like myself. I always thought if I could lose weight and be thin that I would like myself more. And that was like a load of crap. Because I lost weight, like I just said, I lost like 30 pounds. And you know what? I don't like myself more. I thought I would automatically be pretty if I lost weight. But no, I'm not. Because I still look the same. I still look ugly. I'm still disgusting. My face looks the same. My face looks the same, but I'm just thin. So anybody out there who thinks that you'll like yourself more if you are thin, don't believe that, because it is a lie. You will not like yourself more just because you're thin. That's not the answer. It's not the answer. Trust me, it's not. No. It's not. There's more to it than that. Happiness does not come from how you look. Trust me. Believe me. Trust me. Yeah. I never really tried to make myself throw up and eat. I could never do that. I could never like force myself to throw up, like with my fingers and stuff. I've taken like that Ipecac syrup and made myself throw up, but then they stopped selling it. But I didn't like the way it made me feel, like the 15 minutes it would take before you would throw up. I didn't like that. It made me feel like I didn't like it. But then I found out like recently, like if you drank like hydrogen peroxide, it would make you throw up. And I'm like, oh, I wonder how that works. Don't do that. Do not do that, because it is not worth it, because you do not throw up enough food to make a difference. And I don't like the way it feels. I don't like how it makes me feel before I throw up. So don't do that. Don't do that. It's not worth it. You don't throw up enough food to make it even worth it. And it's not safe. It's not safe at all. It tastes disgusting. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't. Eat healthy and exercise. Do it right. Do not be like me. Do not be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Like I said before, learn from my mistakes. Be normal and be healthy. Okay, I've talked for half an hour about self-esteem and why I don't have it. Well, like I said, I saw a lot of stuff online about like self-esteem and like different aspects of it, and I think I'm going to read up on it and maybe like talk a little bit more about self-esteem, like here and there. So like, yeah, because I think it's a very interesting like topic. And like I said, I know a lot about it by not having it. I think I can speak a lot about it. Because a lot of people know about it, about it as, you know, by having it. But not a lot of people know about like low self-esteem because they don't have low self-esteem. Like they don't get it. Like my brother, you know, said, I don't understand what not eating has to do with your low self-esteem. But that's because he doesn't get it. Because he has self-esteem. Like he doesn't get it. And that's good because he's well. He's healthy. He likes himself. And I'm glad. I'm so glad. Because I love my brother. I want him to be normal. I want him to be well and be happy. But yeah, I'd like to explain low self-esteem to people who don't get it. And maybe it'll make them more sympathetic towards people who have low self-esteem. And maybe it will help them like be more like compassionate, and maybe like help them know how to deal with people who have low self-esteem issues, if they know people like that. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now and maybe read up and see what else I can talk about with that. So yeah. And I'm really thirsty again because I talk too much. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because this is like I said, this is what I want to do. I wanted to do this to help people like understand and maybe help get through their problems that they may have. I mean, my therapist today, she like told me that I was a fighter. So, you know, I still don't quite get it. I get that a lot. People tell me that I'm strong. I mean, I don't understand why, but I don't know. I'm still here, even though I'm like fighting this fight with myself for 28 years. I mean, but I'm still here. So obviously there's something. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed my little lecture here. Have a good night. And I will talk to you soon. Okay? Bye.